you have a parrot, maybe say a Caique, and you want to add a second, maybe say a Golden Conure. How will that go? Will it work out? They're different species, you know, because you've watched my videos, that parrots do better with their same species, but you really want to try another species, and 3 birds would be too many. So what are you in for? You like how I hide my bracelets? Hey guys, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Spawn and the new book, Get to Know African Gray and Cape Parrots. This here is Kailani, my Catalina macaw. That there is Bella, our Major Mitchell. If you had already met my parrots, then you already knew that I have over 22 species of parrots. You already knew that my mission is to help you have a more blissful bond so that when you add that second parrot, hopefully it goes as smoothly and wonderfully as possible so that you have a minimum or no need to surrender or rehome your parrot, which is better for your parrot and better for you. Let's get started. So I have different birds today because I'm trying to spend time with Kailani. She's sick. I'm a little worried about her. I have had PDD in my flock, which is horrible, a horrible disease. And unfortunately, she might have it. So I'm spending time with her. Now, you've heard me say that parrots do better in 2s. I just happened to catch a post by a rescue this weekend where the owner of the rescue said that when they get birds in and they put them in an aviary, the same species tend to find each other and hang out together. No doubt at all. Because just like you know, I'm sure that your parrot is your best friend, but you probably still have a human significant other. It's something about our ability to relate and connect that it's strongest, and it gives us the most bond with the same species. So keep that in mind when you're choosing that second parrot. I don't recommend 3 parrots because 3's a crowd. So that may be problematic. Now, if you have something like a Caique and you want to add a second parrot like a Golden Conure, that could work, but there's exceptions. There's exceptions to everything. It's possible they'll hate each other. It's possible they will do great. Caiques, generally speaking, I feel like they really like their own species. They're friendly within their own species. I don't feel like they're one-person birds, meaning that they have one other significant person or bird and no one else can exist. I don't feel like they're like that. They're friendly. They can have more than one friend, certainly including you. Now, but within that, I really feel like they like Caiques. I have Caiques, so my Caiques go to the Caiques. My Caiques tend to be aggressive with other species. That's just what I have observed in my flock. Now, Golden Conures are very friendly. They also prefer Golden Conures, but they also will connect with other parrots. Again, I don't think the bond is as strong. One of the things you have to ask yourself is, are you getting a second parrot for you or for your bird? We had gotten a macaw for our macaw because I had a macaw, but my macaw needed a macaw, and I knew that. So I got a macaw for my macaw. Literally, we had a Harlequin macaw for our macaw. If you're getting a bird for yourself, that's fine. I would make sure to have 2 different cages, but recognize that you're doing it for yourself and recognize that if they don't get along, you're setting yourself up for possibly a situation where you've got 2 birds who both want attention, a lot of attention, and the Golden Conure will pluck its feathers. They're very prone to it, unfortunately. So you've got a situation where your birds are going to want attention, and if they don't get it, they're going to be unhappy. If they get along, it'll be fine. If they don't get along, you're going to be like feeling bad because you can't spend time with them together because they might fight if they don't get along. And they both really are parrots that really want a lot of attention. There are also parrots that if they have a second of their own species, they still connect with you, but they don't really want a lot of your attention because they have each other. So they're happy, they're good, and then sharing time with you and bonding with you is fantastic. So keep that in mind when you make your decisions so that you go in understanding the decision you're making. Frankly, if I were you, I would get another Caique and 2 Golden Conures. Why? Because it's 2 cages, one with 2 Caiques, assuming they get along, and given enough time, they will get along, which might mean a temporary 3rd cage, so that you can put them side by side until they get along. And the Goldens, if you get them when they're young and they're together, chances are you're going to be able to put them together from day one and it's not going to be a problem. Now you're going to have, do you want some pets? You're going to have 4 parrots, probably in 2 cages. They'll be happy and you'll get to experience them. You won't have the pressure of them getting needy. You won't have the problem of them pulling out their feathers. Both species can. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, I love you. Yes, yes. And so I think you will have a better experience all around. I hope that helps. I know it's not ideally what you want to hear. It's realistically meant to really set you up so that you understand the choice you're making. You understand what could happen under the choice you're making and what it could be like. And what I would do, what I would recommend, because that's what I would do so that every birdie and myself are happy. If this was helpful, you're welcome, of course, to send a super thanks at parrotbliss.com. That ensures that I get to actually get as much of the super thanks as possible instead of having to share it with another third-party app kind of thing. And in any case, I hope you found this helpful. Please be sure to give me one of these, comment below, it helps my juice. I still try to read all the comments, but sometimes, guys, I look at my phone, sometimes I look at my computer, sometimes I look at my iPad, and I swear there's like different comments on the different platforms. I'm like, I don't understand. And so I miss some posts just because they're like, I swear, on one device, not on others. So be patient, you can always repost it. I don't mind that. And because I do try to get to all of your posts. Have a wonderful, blissful day, and we will see you in the next feathered video.